Greetings and salutations. Welcome. I am Karen Russell. Welcome to my stream. This is session 39, I believe. I certainly hope so, because that's what I updated it to. Notes. Yes, 39. Hey, J Station. How's it going? So, yes, top of the round. We're only 9 followers away from the giveaway. So, I was talking about this yesterday on my stream. Yes, it's only for a £10 Steam or Paizo gift card. It might not actually be £10 when it comes to Paizo because they do everything in dollars. It's going to be 10 of whatever currency the place will accept. And no, there isn't any cash equivalent prize. The main reason for that is I kind of want it to go towards something that's at least semi-related to the stream, even if it's not. Yeah, there's one of the things is I've been forgetting to update the stream information with the stream details before I go live. So when I go live, it might have the old details up there. It should correct itself. If it's not correct at the time of go live, it does throw a little bit of a wibbly. So anyway, back to the giveaway. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do it yet, because one of the things is I don't really have much in the way of viewer count, so kind of giving it away to whoever's in chat. It's like somebody could pop in, or you know, it'd be my smagging look that somebody will make the 50th follower while I'm actually offline, and then it's like, okay, so do I give it away the next time I'm online? Or so yeah, if we hit the 50 viewer count while I'm live, and I realize it, looking to everybody in chat to keep me honest, then it will be a live chat giveaway. If it happens while there's not many people in the chat, so you know, no offense, J Station, you're here a lot, but you're also a good friend of mine, and if I wanted to give you £10, I'd just give you £10. Trying to keep it at least fair so that everybody's got a chance. You just have to do the £10. Well, keep trying, because you know, one of the things is if there isn't that many people in the chat, I will be doing it based on our random list of all of my followers, and the one who gets drawn out of the hat will win. Hey Josh, watching Twitch. So that's that. The last we left off, I am not so much stuck in a dungeon, but I'm looking for somebody, and you could do some reroll style questions to choose a winner. Yeah, the thing is, J Station, I don't remember anything. What am I supposed to do? It's like, oh, what's my class? Well, everybody should know that. And also, you know, it kind of depends on what stream it's happening on. Because I also play Cyberpunk 2077. I also Pathfinder Kingmaker, and on Saturdays it's a random mashup of different games. So it'd be kind of a little bit weird, sort of like giving questions out on the Saturday stream. It's like, so what is my character in my Pathfinder Kingmaker game? You'd have them scurrying off to find out as quickly as possible. And then there's a reasonable chance that, you know, you might be around just one random Saturday night and be like, oh yeah, it's your Blade Master. And it's like, well, there goes the competition for anybody else. Right, so I'm in this dungeon. And the way back is blocked. The main thing that I'm supposed to be looking for is this lost brother, Edrist Hanvaki. Don't know where he's been. He was last seen in our capital, and he was heading to Varnhold. There's no map markers to show me which way he went. But for the moment, what I'm doing is I'm just going to be taking... I'm currently coming back from Varnhold on the south road, going into every named spot above and below the road. And then I'll head back to Varnhold, going into every spot up in north and south of the road. And then if I'm at a loss, I'll start worrying about it. I'm not excessively worried.
All according to plan.
At the moment.
What's that?
If I recall correctly, we'll learn he's down here on one of these classic misadventures. Well, that's the other thing, and so there's every chance that I'm just going to stumble on him.
It is finished.
For any of these dungeons. And I know that you're just trolling me by saying he's here. But at the same token, I don't really want to get notified until I actually find him, because, you know, it's a whole element of surprise. Okay, that's an ancient golem. Remember what I can about these things, rage and charge.
I shall end this suffering.
Oh, looks to be more than one. Maybe I shouldn't have charged him. Ooh. That's rough. 15 points of DR.
Consider me provoked.
Might be magical on you. Don't know because Octavia just missed on a 1. Who's this? This is me. Can't charge, so just
This
move forward.
should do it.
Hey, what did I just say about not really wanting to keep it as a surprise?
Serves you right.
I did actually also have the feeling that the game was going to go down the route of sort of like it's a waiting game and something is going to trigger.
This is for you.
But this is the thing, it's like part of me just wants to wait until things crop up. I don't worry about it.
A calculated risk.
Because this is the thing, and so I play a fair few of these games, or I play a fair few of these styles of games, so I know a lot of the tricks and tactics.
Let us ride
The main thing is I didn't really want anybody calling out, because I do like the element of surprise in all of this. But I do also get frustrated if it's not obviously clear, and I have to go look it up. But at the same token, I don't want to go looking it up or asking too many questions to the chat about it, because one of the things is, it's all like, what happens if the guy that we're looking for turns out to be the big bad end guy? And if I go Googling it, the first thing it's going to do is turn around and go, hey, yep, when you defeat this guy, you've won the game. And it's like, oh, well, that kind of spoiled it. So yeah, to a certain degree in the chat, don't worry too much about talking about minor things related to the plot. I'm poisoned. That is not pleasant. Inspire some courage, Lindsay. And oh, this is going to be rough. I don't actually know if he's here or not. I just remember his bro was saying that he's on some escapades, which is basically ruining the families. But they also mentioned that there's one every generation who does this, so it's not strictly speaking him who's spoiling it for everybody else. Alright, I'm going to buff up hammering to get our damage up because I need to get past that damage reduction. Can't move away. Okay, Octavia. Tempted to throw Worm into an acid pit? Can I do that? Sell the saving throw great stuff. He's in the acid pit. Okay.
This will hurt.
Reasonable amounts of damage. I say reasonable amounts of damage.
Do not
falter! Ooh, right. Do I have any information on these people yet? No, I do not. Let's move you forward a bit just in case I need you to do something. Don't really any point with someone.
Tear them apart!
You forced my hand.
Oh, so the acid splash does work, so it's not magical.
Let's try this way.
That always depends on the wording.
Let yourself open.
It just exploded. Immunity, fear, compulsion, poison. Charmed, stunned, death, ability score damage, range, spell immunity, sleep, paralyzed, frightened, stunned. And damage reduction is 15 at exception adamantine. We're just kind of into the part where... Oh, I've got a poison on me. So I click this button, then I click free click, then I click on me. And poison goes away. Yay! I'll probably do a restoration on me. Is it worth doing a restoration on me? I'll probably wait until after the fight. But I do want to do a... I'll just do a basic on it. Thing is, this is one of them where it's like... Josh mentioned, so like, if you want, you can dispel magic pit. But the magic pit. But the thing is, now it's gotten to the level where it's sort of like doing damage each time it clicks, sort of thing, because it's got a it's got acid at the bottom of it, so I don't really want to dispel it early because although it's taking a while, it is actually doing a little bit of damage to it each round. Which only stands to help when it comes crawling out of the hole, or the hole wears off. The thing is, Amory is burning through the rages. The thing is, if I take her out of the rage now, she'll be fatigued for a minute, so won't be able to re-rage once it crawls out of there or it disappears. Voila!
This should
Make
do
with a
it.
stabbing. Hey, I managed to stab it once.
Onwards!
Oh, it's just more effort.
You
moral
deserved
support.
it.
They go down!
I'll try to make this swift.
How am I doing for Constitution? I'm okay.
A calculated risk.
So this is where the rogue gorilla comes in. If I actually manage to hit the guy, I get a lot
Stay
of damage
behind
from my
me.
sneak.
Any last wishes?
Flailing around. If I do manage to hit the top. No. Right. Is this a once a day? You can only treat each character once per day. Okay. And the poison's worn off. Right, now we'll do a restoration on Ta-da! I lost 6 of my 12. 8, oh, 6 of 18. Okay, that's not too bad.
You see that?
A trivial matter.
The spherical columns have traces of black soot across its surface.
Anything else?
The best relief depicts a cyclopean mage who weaves the spell using several natural elements. Mysterious column has traces of black soot across its surface and it's not glowing up. Which could potentially suggest that basically fire, natural elements, earth, wind, water?
In due time.
Trying to think of spells that I have that
A trivial
do
matter.
those things. Gloves. That's the gloves of dueling, I think. Anybody even could do with those? Yeah, gloves of dueling. And lesser gloves of dueling. +1 bonus to CMD against Ed disarms if weapon string. And wields a weapon, it gives a bonus 2. That bonus is increased by 1. Oh, okay. Not sure if that did anything for Amory. Does it do anything for Valerie? No, it doesn't. I'll put it on Amory just in case it does something, but who knows.
This requires your attention. What's that?
That will be a trap. The stairs going down to an ancient tomb. All of the traps in this place.
It is finished. That is not far. A trivial matter. enemy approaching.
Ow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a good sign. Oh, that's another fall. Another. Oh, got a fair few followers in the last few minutes. Just out of curiosity. So, yeah. 3 followers. That'll take us up to a 44. So, let's just go a message that I need to take care of. I've left the music running in the background. I'll just take care of it in a second. There we go. Right, okay, back to the terrible things that are happening in here. Okay, he seems to be maybe a problem.
I see something.
Oh, there you go. See a trap. Well,
I'll fight if I have
don't
to.
touch it for now. Oh, shoot, I accidentally right-clicked. Right. Don't like the way that it's telling me that I'm doing damage and it's not moving. Blast. Hitting this guy.
Calm down. Not dead yet.
That hurts. Alright, let's back up a little. Blur and I have displacement. 50% miss chance. Blur is a 20% miss chance. Let's displace this guy. Basically. So if he does decide to move for me, it's not going to. Oh my god, Octavia. Stop messing.
Bring it!
There we go. Oh. There's another more enemies have entered the field.
This was not part of the
Yeah,
plan.
the game has been rather devoid of music. Because yeah, at the moment the game isn't actually playing out any music. But at the same token, I am still blurred, aren't I? Yeah, I am displaced. Okay. Octavio, take out that guy. Oof.
Tear them apart!
Tear him apart. Tristan. How many other people are injured? Burn that off as well. Why? Oh, I derped.
Let us strike as one!
Derpy derp derp. Oh, he's not going to gather around. Another follow. What do we have? We got Lindsay.
This is where I step in.
It depends on when the giveaway. Depends on how many active people there are at the time when the giveaway triggers. Because I mentioned this earlier, it's like if it happens while I'm off camera, then it'll be between everybody. If it's a low population stream, because I do stream a lot, and occasionally I'll just have 1 or 2 viewers, and most of the time it's like friends that I actually know, so I don't want to be just giving it away to those guys without it being a fair chance for everybody. So if there's a lot of people in the chat when it triggers, then it will be to whoever's in to the people in chat. If it happens while I'm on a low population or a off stream, then it will be when be between all of my followers, and yes, it's when I hit 50, which I really should do with putting a. I've been saying this for weeks. I really need to do with getting a counter sorted out, but at the same token, it's one of them where it's very much been a case. It's been slowly creeping up, and then the last couple of days it's just rocked it up. So I start the stream on 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. 45 is Hubber Ploppy? Loki. So yeah, I'll try and keep an eye on it, and hopefully I don't lose count. But if anybody else that notices, I don't think there's anybody else who would notice. J-Station, if you're in admin mode, there's a way of getting an activity feed up and seeing when I get followers. So if you can also keep an eye on that, if you're available to, that would be appreciated. Yeah, it might be one of the things about the admin mode is you can, or moderator mode is you can customize it by clicking certain buttons, and I can't remember where they are off the top of my head, because I customized mine ages ago. Ferocious skeletal archer, probably not a problem. I could really do. No, Scorching Ray is not going to do anything to that guy. Bless is already up. Magic Missile one? Sure, Magic Missile one. Never a terrible option. He's not dead. He's dead now. Okay, great stuff. Move away a little bit. Valerie, take out again. I mean, I had a feeling that they'd be regenerating at some point, but the positive energy blast from Tristan sorted it out. Shoot, you're not looking pleasant either. could all just start swinging a tank. That'd be appreciated. That's too far out. I wonder if I can move like 5 feet that way. Then burning cans is still gonna catch them too. Not the guy like okay.
You can't stop me!
And miss, because you're out Octavia and you can miss anything. Come on, swing at somebody else. God dang it. Right, let's positive energy, heal, get people back on their feet. If you want to get out of the way, my guy and him standing up would be appreciated.
This will hurt.
Gonna trigger. There we go. Managed to get up without.
Let's try this way.
Attack of opportunity. Okay, you literally have 1 hit point. You might want to.
Serves you right. Consider me provoked.
Yay! 1 point of damage. You charge over there. You can't charge over there.
They go down!
But you can at least get close enough to be able to do something next round. Tristan, I want you to move there and then do another burst heal. Oh, Octavia didn't need it anyway. Bum, bum, bum.
I'm wounded.
Seriously? Why me?
This should do it.
Piss sometimes. With who it's targeting. I mean, it was targeting Lindsay
You
while I was
deserved it.
down. The moment I stand back up again, it starts targeting me when there's 2 people
This is for you!
right in front of its face. And, oh my word, how many natural ones has Octavia rolled today? What's it trying to do on that? Looks like it's still got that heal charged. It does still have that heal charged. Gotta love it.
Stay behind me!
Right here, my friend. I know what to do. Share your trouble.
Heal is now no longer charged. Because it didn't go off, which is annoying. Kill critical, freedom of movement, yeah, that'll do. Right, so what do we have? Let's loot the bodies first of all. Confident that it's worth something at least.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Masterwork. Frost +1. Masterwork. Itchy ear. It's barely worth the wait.
A trivial matter.
Took care of that. Talon Stirrup and Ring of Luck. Grant some +1 luck bonus to all saving throws. Bonuses of the same type don't usually stack. Some magical second execution. Oh, and deadbait. Okay. That might be worth a punt. Knowledge world check.
Applause,
The bas relief
please.
depicts last minutes of a mighty barbarian and his allies sealed in the sarcophagus. Cool. Thanks. Yeah, it should be fine for now. Sorry, just turning off my phone because things. And his allies sealed in the sarcophagus. They die in agony, clutching their throats and scratching the inner walls of their eternal prisons. Okay. And this probably leads back to the front door. Woohoo! I'm right. But there's still the puzzle that needs to be sorted out. And to the ancient tombs. Well, let's go down to the ancient tombs, because that's easy. Oh, Shazbot, that's not fair.
I'll fight if I have to.
Shoot, I misclicked and
Bring it!
moved a bloody sand. This is one of the many reasons why I should never turn up difficulty too high on this game, because I'll misclick all over the show and it'll be the death of somebody. Yeah, come on, that's annoying. How far can you get? You can't. You can charge iron. That's great.
Let us strike as one!
Oh my word, there's a hair. It's really getting in the way. There we go. I think I got it. Can you charge at anybody? Yeah, charge at the gun. Just.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Any last wishes?
Dawnflower, grant me strength.
I think I need to hide him around the corner.
You can't stop me.
Mess that guy up. Just friendly around. Someone will ask you what your giveaway after the one. Will be a someone will ask what your giveaway, and afterwards you will be in shock. You hit your goal, and so active influence, and you do the giveaway. They want Nightbot, but the fact is, the only one person who's operating. One person is the one operating those accounts. Commenting carefully, and the winner will ask PayPal or Steam Wallet prize. And if you do a giveaway, you should include the offline, not just the online new followers. So that's not unfair to your loyal followers, so you don't do your giveaway right after you hit the goal. You do it like in 3 days or a week. Thank you for that information. I mean, I've got a message from something else. To come to the national giveaway, Hoover and so careful. I did follow you as well. Yeah, noted your follow. Thank you very much. And yeah, it's For the moment, for this giveaway, I'm probably just going to base it off trust because of what I've said historically. You know, it's like I'll be giving it when I hit 50 followers. You know, on the same note, I wasn't born yesterday. Not to discredit you for giving out the ice, I do appreciate that. But at the same token, it's all like I'm very much a man of my word. And I've basically said it will be active if there's a few people in the chat that I don't know personally. Otherwise, it will be offline. We're currently up to 46, so it might happen today, might not happen today. We'll see how it goes. Alright.
So it's come to
I
this.
was going to hide Tristan around the corner. Oh, I got distracted by chat.
Oh, Saren Ray, I see your light.
Whoopsie. Tip you want to cast spells not memorized by you can add it to their slots and refresh the spell with their yes, I've noted that it's one of them things where I keep forgetting that it's
A calculated
an option.
risk.
But to a certain degree, you know, there's not many spells. I suppose I could probably refresh one on Tristan, but he's currently down to give me another big heal. But yeah, that's a mechanic that I forget about all of the time. I just realised these aren't burning skeletons. You need to go bye-bye. Well, you didn't go bye-bye. Now you go bye-bye. Dang. Tristan, you just lie there until...
Ah!
Why no? Oh, the
Calm down.
reactions
Not
have already
dead
gone
yet.
off. Right, you stop that. You get
Do
up
not
there.
falter.
This will hurt.
There we go. Come on.
Ha! Ha!
Lindsay, that was not a time to be missing. And I died. Yay!
Consider me provoked.
Tear them
Luckily, I'm not
apart!
playing at the difficulty. What basically says. For once they die, they're dead.
Ha!
This is where I step in.
Yeah, it really winds me up sometimes. It's like a dog with a bone when it comes to
This is
my
for you.
character.
In due time.
Should say that you streamed, lol. I mean... I could have sworn I mentioned it, but possibly not. I'm guessing that... Gorson, is that to you? It's probably the easiest way that I can
Focus
say that.
on the goal.
You'll know what I mean. Yeah, welcome to my stream. How did you find me, out of interest? See, I thought I mentioned it to everybody that knows me, but at the same token, it's all like, huh. If I didn't mention it to you, how did you find me? Oh, you have a... Oh, right. I mean, that's pretty stalkerish of you. No, but I mind. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, I stream. I've been playing this
All
for a
according to
while
plan.
now. This is session 39.
How may I help?
And I think that's basically it's the first 10 sessions was 2 hours a session. Then I went up to 3 hours a session. So 30 times 3 is 90 plus the 20 hours of the original 10 and this minus 3. I was just PMing someone and saw that you were streaming. Cool. I didn't think Discord said what I was up to. But anyway. Welcome to my stream. Playing Pathfinder Kingmaker at the moment.
Follow my lead.
Mondays and Fridays I play Cyberpunk 2077. And on Saturdays I why do you feel I mean it's one of them things. Don't worry about it. It's just I was kind of hoping that one of my many strategies to get messages out there, which should involve telling my friends that I'm streaming, had worked. The fact that you found it on that I actually have a Twitch channel on Discord and that you saw on Discord that I'm streaming, that's not really a big problem. Right, okay. So now I save it. Now I think about this for a while. So if it needs different elements, do I cast different spells at these things? And how do I go about that? That did nothing for me. But then again, it's fire, which you might have already done. Because that's what's on this pillar. Gonna see if I can figure this one out first before asking for hints and advice on it.
Something bothering you?
The thing is, I don't really have that many spells that do elemental damage. Apart from fire, because I like fire. Octavia has some amounts of acid, but they're all direct damage. And I can't target this pillar thing. That appears to do nothing, unless that's the wrong pillar. Aha.
Onwards.
So
Together.
So it's assuming Jolts is probably the first. There we go.
In due time.
It's probably going to get me killed.
You see that?
That is not far.
Apparently it's trapped.
It is finished.
How am I doing all these? Oh, DC 22 and I've got a 29 modifier. I should be fine. Knowledge Arcana, Knowledge Arcana.
Applause, please.
A bas-relief depicts the creation of a phylactery, the storage device for the soul of a future lich. Oh, I don't like where this is going. The bas-relief depicts lich cyclops incinerating dozens of tiny human figures. I really don't like where this is going. So I'm expecting that there's a lich around somewhere. Because that's what the bas reliefs are telling me to suspect. So with that, I kind of just want to heal up a little bit more. Oh, wandering too far forward. There we go. I feel safe, quote unquote. I never feel safe in this game. It murders me all the time. Come on, stop spinning in the spot. There we go. Great sword. Daggers, blah blah blah. Nothing seems to be magical. Live. So this is one of the things about this game is like it doesn't really give you much in the way of hints and guidance on what you're getting yourself in for. The fact that that's a heavy crossbow +2. When did I pick that up? Natural armor, robe of water. Natural armor, frost greatsword. Oh, the ring of luck. That might be useful for somebody. Does anybody have a ring slot? I have a ring slot. Is that going to work? Hey, it worked. And right, Amory. Because I've got this second execution, which is Undead's Bane +1 enhancement, which might be great against further incursions of undead, especially if, well, let's just double check that. 9 to 20 and 16. So yeah, I got a slightly better to hit modifier, and it doesn't quite do as much damage. But the Undead Bane would add another +2 to hit and 2d6, which would take it up to 11 to 32. And 10 to 24 is not quite as good. Plus, as well, the attack bonus would also be enhanced by that, and the damage modifier. So yeah, if this... everything down here has been undead. So switching in Amory to the undead thing. Undead weapon.
As it should be.
You get closer to... the closer you get to the magical barrier, the louder a whisper, just on the verge of hearing, becomes. It says over and over. The door will open to the strongest. Defeat the monsters. Get the key from the dungeon. The key is hidden between two rivers, falling into the same lake on its shore. Find it and come. The door will open to the strongest. Defeat the monsters. Get the key from the dungeon. The key is hidden between two rivers, falling into the same lake on its shore. Going to quickly screenshot that just in case I need to refer to it at a later point. 2 rivers coming to the same point. I've not done the giveaway. I've not been keeping count, unfortunately, on how many followers I currently have. Was it here? Oh, I forgot. The door will open to the strongest. Defeat the monsters. Get the key from the dungeon. The key is hidden between 2 rivers, falling into the same lake on its shore. Thing is, it doesn't say whether it's this dungeon or another dungeon. I came here because this is where everything converges. There has been also these flying orbs around. I don't think they do anything. Boom, boom, boom. Let's have a quick recount. So yeah, apparently we've hit 51 viewers. So now I need to try and figure out how the hell I'm supposed to do a giveaway. So okay, let's switch this to just talking, because we are just going to be just talking for a bit. While I figure out how the smeg this works. Right. Going to be doing a just do it 1 to 15 chat wheel or random number. The thing is, I kind of said that I'll be doing it by people who are active in the chat, if there's a fair few people. So I need to try and figure out. You can Google a D50. The thing is, I've had this discussion previously where I basically said it will be, even Nightbot there basically says it, do a lucky winner in the chat, so be sure to follow. It's just one of them things. It's all, I appreciate that I might not have handled this the best that I could have. Apparently Nightbot just flagged itself up as an eligible user. Right. I'm just going to double check I know what I'm doing before I actually do it. Yeah. There's the fact that Nightbot only detects followers are coming to, and I'm also probably going to be doing it by keyword. And so unfair if you have 1 to 50 followers, they can't join if they're not here. See, I'm trying to figure out. I'm just going to push the button as a test. This means nothing. See, that's weird. See, it seems to be basing it off active user. Subsponsor, I appreciate your comments and concerns. But at the same token, I have decided that I am doing it this way, and this is the way that I am doing it. Because I said that this is how I'm doing it. Highly recommend you don't irk me further. So, just going to try something again. Interesting. No, wrong button. These things are sent to try us. Oh, that doesn't do anything. JStation, can you type it in again? Okay, that does that. And then I do that. Probably recognizes me as the owner, so doesn't actually do the giveaway for myself. Okie dokie. So yeah, to be eligible for the giveaway, I mean, like I said previously, you're starting to irk me. I am doing it this way. I appreciate what you're saying, and I accept that a fairer way would be to do it other ways. But like I say, I am a man of my word, and Nightbot has been going on, since I introduced the concept of a giveaway, basically saying that it'll be to people who are active in chat. Not, oh, give me a follow and forget all about it. If it happened while I wasn't streaming, then I would do it as a, 1 to 50 followers and lucky number it. But at the same token, you know, excuse me, by doing it a different way. So when will you be doing it? Just as soon as I get everything figured out. Which is just about now. I'm just gonna see if I can do something. I'll say no. So yeah, if you type in, well, I say no. Probably gonna give it a few minutes. But if you type in Kingmaker, it should mark you as eligible for the giveaway. And just type it in the once, or it will be marking you as uneligible. And we'll see how it goes from there. I'm gonna give it a while just in case there is people who are AFK. And also I do have a few places where I post up that I am streaming on Discord, so I've just prompted those places, so there might be people who can't always come, but I've now got a message and will join in just because it's giveaway time. So back to try and figure out this riddle because it's going to annoy me. The door will open to the strongest. Defeat the monsters. Get the key from the dungeon. The key is hidden between two rivers falling into the same lake. In here? Two rivers falling into the same lake. I have no idea what this riddle may mean. Some pals I've been clicking have been
Follow my lead.
related to opening up doors. I don't think that means anything. Is there another one? I mean, it's just a little thing on the ground. It could just be decoration. That kind of points that way, and that one kind of points that way. Which means absolutely ball.
All according to plan.
Right, I'm calling out now. I want a hint on this. If anybody knows what the hell this riddle means, the door will open. To the strongest, defeat the monsters, get the key from the dungeon. I don't know. So if anybody's able to give a hint on that, go for it. In the meantime, I will double check that everything's working over here. And I assume it means another dungeon on the world map. Game screen. Oh shoot, I forgot to do that. Whee, there we go. Thanks, Shay. So yeah, if you need it, the text is in there. If anybody wants to Google it for me, and you know, if it's in another dungeon, just say that it's in another dungeon, and I'll figure it out at a later point. Because if it is another dungeon, then it might be that I can figure it out from there. Because there are a fair few rivers flowing into the same lake on the main map. But one of the things I've found with Pathfinder Kingmaker is a lot of the time, the name of the map is The Lonely Barrow. And although it goes into the ancient tomb, and there's a door there that issued the riddle. Because the thing is, I don't want to Google it, because if I Google it, it might come up with spoilers for the rest of the game. If it's somewhere else, if it's in another dungeon, I'll just go for another dungeon. Or I'll go figure it out. Righty-o. That's interesting that did that. Itchy eyebrow. I think I've kept everybody waiting long enough. I appreciate that there's only 4 people in the chat, but hey ho. You 4 people have a lucky one to get a roll. And I'll contact you in messages. Okay. Yep, the key's not in this dungeon. Don't think it is here. Not super clear. Yeah, okay. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's one of them where thinking about the overhead map, it's like there is a number of lakes that go into and out, number of rivers that go into and out of lakes. But anyway, so back to the point that you're all here for. We're going to be doing the giveaway. Good luck to the 4 people. I will message you. And I will also need to tell Nightbot to stop sending out that message. But here goes. And congratulations. Skudakleezy. I will send you a message. And... Quick whisper, remind me later to sort this either. Wait, There we go. I've sent you a message. If you take a yeah, if you want to whisper me with details, and I'll get to figuring out. I've not put much thought into this. I have no idea how it's going to work, but I will be in contact and get that to you as soon as I can. Right, now to tell Nightbot to stop telling everybody. Timers. And disable the giveaway. And then command custom giveaway will disable. Can I disable it, or do I have to delete it? I have to delete it. It's a bit annoying. But I'll figure it out next time, or I'll add it in when I figure out what the next giveaway might be. I think that's good for now. Is that it? Done the giveaway. I've contacted the winner. I've disabled the messages. I wanted to update the stream info to tell people. Well, actually, I'm just going to get rid of the fact that there is a giveaway. There we go. Just all reads now. Pathfinder Kingmaker session 39. Alright, because of miserations to anybody else in chat who was really hoping. Yeah, if you want to take that to the Whispers, I will sort you out as soon as I'm done with the stream. So yeah, I'll contact you. Alrighty then. So yeah. Okay, so if this is on another map, then I just want to leave here. And then try and figure out what else to do for the meantime. Although possibly going back to the keep is an idea, because I'm on death's door. That's valuable. Yeah, no problem. Lurking's always great for me, and yeah, it's. I don't expect everybody just to sit here and stare at the screen the entire time. Just listening to the soothing sounds of my voice should be good enough for everybody. I'm joking. But yeah, look away. So yeah, it was two rivers flowing into one lake and a dungeon. I need to double check what it said. The next hilltop curse is 34 days from now, which has come down a lot since the last time. I just want to, before I forget, my print screen didn't work. I did not get that message. Okay, I'll figure it out later. I'll either rewatch the stream or whatnot to find that dungeon, or I'll completely forget about it. One of the two. Right, so I was on the south road going this way. Trail. Oh no, the hunting grounds. I've already been there, but let's go there again anyway.
I need to catch my
Still
breath.
potentially looking for that guy. I appreciate that it's been mentioned that you just need to wait, but it's one of them where it's like, I don't really know what I'm doing for the moment. So I'm just going to keep doing what I was doing, which is searching all the areas between here and there. I found that dungeon and that was kind of interesting. It's somewhat deadly and... Oh yeah, now I remember this place. This is where everybody was just not joining in on the hunt, apart from the ones who were, and they nearly got themselves killed. Can you just walk down? Yeah, you can. I don't really think I'm going to find anybody here. Oh, isn't it Alba?
To victory!
There's Albez. It's a dead body. Can you charge at any one of these? Dislike the way that charge works in this. Oh, I need to change your weapon back to your normal weapon as well. I'm no longer going against the
Serves
undead.
you right.
Let's try this way.
They're pretty good at hitting. He's been beefed up. I'm pretty sure they weren't this difficult to kill when I was actually
I'll
here.
fight if I have to.
Stay behind me! They go down!
I didn't change her weapon back, and that's a move action.
You deserved it.
I am level 10 at the moment.
This should do it.
I'm a blade master
calculated
rogue.
risk.
Who's not very good at using the blades that he's currently carrying, but they're substantially
can't
more
stop
useful
me.
than blades he's given.
Repent!
Have you actually played Pathfinder Kingmaker, Gorson? I'm still gonna call you Gorson. And I keep forgetting to change Amory's weapon.
Any last wishes?
This will hurt.
Benedict's
Done with waiting.
I take it you don't like being called Gorson. I cannot call you Gorson. If you prefer. Not here to offend anybody. It's just, you know, for the longest time.
This is where I step in.
So you've actually played Pathfinder the first edition, haven't you? Because I've got
Serves
a
you
little bit of
right.
experience on it, but not that great amount of experience. How faithful
Let's
to
try this way.
Pathfinder have you found it? Because I'm always kind of curious on that. Front is how well they actually translated the game to. Oops.
Consider me provoked.
The video game, but yeah, it's one of them things I have heard about high level first
You
edition. Is
deserved
it's
it.
like it starts getting ridiculous, where it's like one person's turn will take 5 minutes because they've got so many attacks, and it's trying to calculate in all the advantages,
should be.
disadvantages, which is one of the reasons why I like it as a video game. It's not like the Hydra devouring tiny human figures and being crudely etched into the stone. I mean, somebody's got an artistic flair. Did I say that corpse? Did I find anything interesting on that corpse? I think I did, and I forgot to check what it all was. Citrine, agate, and some gold. Oh. Becomes rocket tag, basically past like level 15. Yeah, it's one of them where I've heard it's all like you really do need to make sure that you've got either a really high initiative so that you get to go first and pretty much dictate how the combat's going to go. What I kind of find ridiculous is the difference between ACs. So if we go over to Tristan, he's got an AC of 19. And over here we've got Valerie, an AC of 37. Basically, the same creature can just about guarantee to hit Tristan, but cannot hit Valerie for love nor money. Which can make it really difficult at times, especially if I get caught off guard and it just so happens to be that Tristan's the first one into battle.
I found something interesting.
A Talon Sniffle. Pretty sure that's the second thing. I'm pretty sure the Snaffle. In the video game, you need to optimize your party really hard. Yeah, I mean, I don't optimize at all, so this could get interesting. I mean, there was one stage, the Season of the Bloom, where I went into that dungeon and it was just like step, step, die, step, step, die. And I kind of had to save my way through it by like get into one fight. According to plan. Hope that RNG favors me. When he does, save it. And then
due time,
get into the next fight, rinse, wash and repeat. And to a certain degree, you know, once I started doing that, it wasn't too bad.
I am yours to command.
But at the same token, I want
listening.
you to charge that. And then I click
Here
on you,
I
and
am.
you also charge that.
See.
And then the game doesn't know what it needs to do when it goes to initiative. Because they're both charging.
This should do it.
You know, for the most part, I think I'm over the worst of the difficult bit for the moment. Everything else since then has been fairly manageable. But I do get the feeling that it's going to ramp up difficulty again at some point, and I'm going to have to. I'm hoping not to have to turn down the difficulty of the game. But I'm certainly not going to start it. Yeah, it's going to get really hard. I'm not playing it. Well, let me just. So I'm playing it on the de facto, like normal difficulty, which I appreciate isn't actually by Pathfinder rules. The damage you suffer from enemies and traps is reduced by 20%. Enemies inflict reduced damage on critical hits, and you don't die permanently from the first time. You get a condition called Death's Door. If that triggers again, then it's game over, or the character dies.
This is for you!
I'm hoping to not have to at this difficulty, the only character you have that would really notice if you optimize them compared is at this difficulty, the only character you have that would really notice if you optimize them compared to now is Octavia.
I'll fight if I have to.
Yeah, there's that. There is the fact that, you know, I've not really paid too much attention to the optimization, and Octavia has only just become the Arcane Trickster. Turns out oh god dang it. Run away! Murder the thing.
This will hurt.
There's a lot of really damage reduction this thing has.
You can't stop me.
This is the entertaining thing. This is the first sort of like things that I've come across, kind of from the Season in the Bloom chapter, that I didn't clear up at the time, and it's like, this is actually kind of difficult again. I should sing a song.
Any last wishes?
That always helps. And then Tristan blesses. Nope, Tristan doesn't bless.
I'll try to make this swift.
Tristan misses.
Tear them apart! Look at me! Moment of respite.
Throwing axe. Melted
You can count on me.
A melted shard of a ring. Nope. Stop. Everybody stop. Hunter's Roast and the Wand of Searing Light. And another shard of the metal ring. Melted ring. Let's copy that recipe. Pluck up the mushrooms, because why not? Everybody loves mushrooms apart from me. Let's run down over here and hopefully nothing comes in our way. Yeah, I was considering taking. At the moment, I'm sort of like the ranger dude is really useful.
I need to catch my
The only problem is I'm not quite sure who of my group I would drop, because Valerie is the tank, so hopefully she absorbs a lot of the damage. Amory is kind of like the off tank, does a reasonable amount of damage, got a lot of hit points and can hold her own in a fight. And the rogue, I do a lot of damage, also I can't be dropped from the group. I've got Octavia, who is the spellcaster. So wizard, rogue, and arcane trickster. And so she's my main arcane caster. Tristan, healer, always gotta have one of them. I wouldn't change out Tristan for the world. And then Lindsay. Lindsay could possibly go. The only other thing that I've kind of... I mean, to a certain degree, Amory probably should be the one to go, because one of the things... When it's ever come to a bit of a choice in the game, it's like, I'm playing lawful good. I've drifted a little bit away from that, more towards a chaotic good, but I'm pretty sure I can... You get very limited options, and you can't always go for the lawful good, and I don't really want to go, you know... If I've got to make the choice between lawful evil and chaotic good, I've basically gone with the chaotic good, because I mainly want to be a good guy, lawful if possible. Rather than always lawful good if possible. But based off that, you know, Amory being the chaotic neutral one, she's the furthest away. Chaotic neutral is all the way over there. You know, she's one step away from being chaotic evil. So Amory possibly is the one that I'm supposed to bench, and it wouldn't be the worst choice in the world to bench Amory, because she's okay, but she's not great. Yeah, because that's the other thing, is that like you do get Dog for the Ranger, and that could serve as the off-tank replacing Amory. I don't think I'm ever going to bench Valerie. Dog might be great for the sort of like tanking purposes, but I don't know, it's one of them where it's I've also kind of fallen into this is my group. And I do this a lot with this style of video games. So when it came to Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate 2, it's like you get out of Candlekeep, you meet, I've forgotten her name. Imoen. On the road, she joins up with you. Then you meet the spellcaster and the rogue, and then you meet Jaheira and Khalid. And it's only after a certain while do sort of like the wizard and the rogue, I can't remember their names, Montheron, and Zar, something like that. They'll bugger off if you don't get around to their tasks quickly enough, and also if you're a good guy. Usually end up with Minsk and Boo, and I've forgotten her name. She's basically the wizard that comes with Minsk. And I'll stick with that. And there's so many characters in the game, but they're sort of like the first 6 that you come across that, you know, make sense that you join up with. And it frustrates me a little because I'd like to experience everybody else's backstories, but at the same token, it's I don't want to be trying to manage 20 NPCs. I mean, it gets, you know, past the days of Baldur's Gate when you get into sort of like Neverwinter Nights 2 and beyond the era. It's like you've got a whole group of people that you can just drop in and drop out. So, you know, and I say Neverwinter Nights 2, that's one that I remember. I think you can do it on, but you've got Knights of the Old Republic, Dragon Age, where you've basically got a stable and you can just swap them in and out as you will. The thing is, then you're trying to remember, you know, or you're trying to manage so like 6 or 7 characters worth, or not 6 to 7. I mean, how many is in this?
Would be nice, don't you think?
Let's go to the throne room a second.
May we have a moment of respite?
People want to talk to me. But yeah, just an aside. You've got like 20 different characters, and it's like making sure that they're all leveled up, making sure that they've all got the equipment that they need, making sure that everybody's spell books are properly prepared, making sure that you know roughly how their character works so that you can maximize it. And trying to do that all for all characters all of the time would just bore me to tears. I appreciate that some people might like that kind of thing. I'm off center again. This camera keeps solid. It's just hooked onto the top of my monitor and the wire goes off that way. And it just, every now and again I'll look up at it and I'll see that it's sort of like drifted, and it'll probably fall off the end of the screen if I don't stop it eventually. You know, if that's your thing, managing 20 characters and working out how they all interact together and what is the best party makeup, fine, go for it. For me, it's like, I just want to play a little bit of a simple game. I appreciate that this game isn't excessively simple, and it kind of shows that I don't really know what I'm doing because I'm struggling so much when it comes to certain things. But for the most part, I'm enjoying it. The goldsmith's face shines. Your Grace, please accept this humble gift as a token of my deep affection, respect, and whatever else the rules tell me to say. Tell me I'm supposed to say. I very much hope you like it. I worked hard on it. Great! I can't wait to see your next creation. Believe me, I won't disappoint you. As long as I'm here, I had this brilliant idea. It's going to be something really special, unique, perhaps the best thing I've ever done. It's only, I can't say what it's going to be exactly. But I know how to figure it out. But to do this, I need you to grant me 3 wishes. One is already fulfilled. There are 2 more to go. Please visit my workshop and I'll tell you more. Why do I get a feeling she's going to be so high maintenance? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 characters on all their inventories and all their abilities and spells and level ups. I'd just go absolutely mad trying to sort them all out all of the time. Right, so she gave me a ring, the Fawning Ring. This ring grants the ability, the wearer the ability to cast Sickening Entanglement spell 3 times per day as a 3rd level druid. Okay. Does anybody get a ring slot available? Nobody does. Excuse me. What are you wearing? Oh, that's... You refuse to take that one off, don't you? I mean, probably just going to leave it because I'm also probably going to forget to use it ever. But I will put it in the box. Nope, don't talk to him. That was the last time I started storing things in the box. I just realised I've got a lot of these little pieces for this ring. How many do I need to complete it? 6, 7, 10.
That is not far.
I brought some relics. Interesting. Oh, ancient Cyclops coin. Saddled horses named stomp the hooves. Cannot wait. How are you handling your new job? Shards. I've got 10 out of the 12 shards for the Ring of Reckless Courage. Till we meet again. It does actually count them from the box, so I didn't need to actually pull it out. Put that away, put that away, put that away. And sort. Did it put them all next to each other? Yeah, it did do. I thought I said I had 10 of those, I've only got 9. Oh wait, no, another one's still in here. There we go, 10. Bum ba bum. If you're not going to use the thing, sell it, apart from the cheap things, throwing axes. I'm guessing... See, I'm going to have to assume that a throwing axe +1 in this game, you basically equip it and then it is an infinite pile of throwing axes. It doesn't expect you to throw the axe once and then go retrieve it. Belt of Mighty Constitution. Right, let's take a bit of a rest. Sell all this junk. Yeah, the arcane stat is one that I've been trying to build up. I don't even think I've got the arcane stat yet, because it requires me to get so many points into the divine, and I've not really been able to get that up very high. Bum, bum, bum. I want to keep all of the fly swatter because it is kind of useful having the vermin bane for Valerie should I ever get into somewhere that has a lot of vermin, and I remember. Yeah, the priest always getting stuck with the curses. That's the main thing where it was like I've had to, or I've wanted to focus on that for a while. And now that it's all sorted out, it's like you started being able to do other things. You've got so much junk. One good thing about it was in Neverwinter Nights. I think it was. I mean, it happens a lot with the Diablo series. Basically, it's like you sell things off, but the next time you come to town, all the traders' inventory is refreshed. The main thing about that is that it's like it's beyond control, random. So yeah, my divine is 3, although I think no, that's grand diplomats, curators, counselors. Yeah, I thought I had, but I've not. That's the counselors. The regents, the grand diplomats, and the curators. Slowly getting them up. How many BP can I afford right now? 1,700. How much is it to do this one? I mean, it still doesn't work out quite. This is a project's cost that doesn't really make sense to me. You know, if we say, for example, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 regions. I've got one more that I can claim, but I've not got a flash. But I suppose I should really get around to doing that. I'm doing that sooner rather than later. But yeah, 14 regions. And even if you put 3 towns in each region, that's only like 45. Well, yeah, I suppose if it was sort of like 3 towns in each region, but it's not. I think it's sort of like 1 town per region, or one settlement per region. Maybe it goes up a little bit in some of the regions, but at the same token, it's like you're not going to have that many cities. You're going to have 1/3 of that towns and 1/3 of that villages. So let's say you get what, 2 cities, 2 cities, 6 towns, and that's 8. The rest of the 14 is 6 villages. Then the math is off somewhere around there. That's only going to be sort of like 20 BP per week. Might be able to get it up to 25. But you're going to have to spend years in game to try and get that, the 1,500 BP back from the bonuses that you'll get. I mean, at the moment, if I spent 1,500, it'd be 6 BP. 1,500 divided by 6 would take me 250 weeks. Divide that by 52 weeks of a year. That'd be 4 years before I actually get all the bill points back from that. And I don't know how long this game is going to go on for. I mean, it's been over a year already in games terms. But I do want to try and go claim this. So I'm going to buy these build points. So that'd be 174. While I don't really seem to have much to be doing at the moment. Declare Northern Outmarch as part of your kingdom. And everything has ancient curses upon us. Attack from Bald Hilltop is expected in 2 weeks. Some of your dissatisfied subjects are packing their belongings and leaving for more peaceful land. The Triumph Guard talked to the refugees and reassures them that the authorities will protect everyone in the region. Where elsewhere they will be defenseless. The people weighed their options and decided to remain where it is safe. They now appreciate their royal protection even more. The news of a stag lord's fall has spread across the neighbouring lands and ripples like ripples on a pond. It seems the stolen lands has entered a new age, its future history to be written by 8 new rulers' actions and decisions. The fledgling barony has already begun to attract the attention from across distant realms of Golarion. Some factions are already taking a keen interest in the affairs of the Baron, and some may pay him a visit. A white deer. The magistrate page through bestiaries and concluded the deer is an illusion sent by Estriel, pointing to a guilty priest. The investigation revealed that the local cleric had fallen in love with the young peasant girl and killed her fiancé in jealous rage. Wow. The advisor persuaded them to hand over the unique discovery. After all, it's an integral part of the land's cultural history. Project complete. Defending the lands. Divine protection from poison. Project complete. And Jod's training is complete. Right, is that it? Are you gonna stop shouting at me at the moment? Octavia and Ragnar have spotted someone suspicious. Protector of the weak. A travelling hero has appeared in the Nile Marches. A paladin of Iomade. The half-orc kills monsters and rescues locals. Such a person cannot fail to attract the attention of the band. I mean, it's a bit annoying having to use a crisis point on that, but I need to get religion up. Oh, that's what I was wanting to do. Oh well. Octavian and Rigungar exchange a look and both start talking at the same time. Do you think we knew the Technic League would not just let us go, and they sent their agent right here to the capital? Now that's impudence. How do we know they're from the Technic League? He's sitting in the tavern, paying with Numerian gold, asking around after Reg and me all day. Even if he's not spying for the Technic League, I sure have a few questions for him. What are you planning? What do you think? Once you get someone outside, it's not that hard to beat some information out of them. Reg, that can wait. I'd like to start with a chat and try to find out exactly what they have planned. They wouldn't just send one agent in. And wherever their cronies are hidden. That's where we'll find the big fish. Rigongar slams his fist into his palm with the grin. Alright, let's find out what the Technic League are doing here. Great. We'll wait for you in the tavern. Oh boy. That's what I wanted to check. Cruel Justice Annexation. Proceed with the voluntary annexation. They say sometimes if you don't have to seize territories, you can reach an agreement to gain them. I wonder what kind of ruler would volunteer to give his crown to somebody else. After we acquired the North Nile marches, several famous craftsmen expressed the desire to settle. We want to establish a settlement there. Slowly getting there on this side of things.
In due time.
Keep seeing my screen flicker over here. Which hand is it? Yeah, that's okay. So this should be the right way around. Can't actually read what that says. So I stick that up there and then I'm looking close and it's the right way around. I only mention this because I've got two cups on my desk. Both of them are near identical apart from, well, there's a slight bit of difference. One's red on the inside, one's black on the inside. Tavern! Boop, 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 doo, doo. Itchy eyeball. Octavian and Ragnar. No. Greg the Cobbler, an inconspicuous dwarf wearing a grey coat, sits atop of the bar. Sits at the table, sipping a beer. As you, Octavia and Rigongar approach the table, he topples the mug, startled. Boo. You are asking about us, right? Well, here we are. So what is it you want from us? You've made a mistake. I have no idea who you are. Who are you and why are you looking for Octavia and Ringara? No, you're wrong. I'm just a simple cobbler. Ringar slams his fist into the table almost hard enough to break the table legs. Cut the crap deadbeat. Talk or I start cutting off fingers. Don't, please, not my fingers. I'll tell you everything. My name's Krieger. I'm just a humble servant of Maestro and Jansha. The look on Octavia's and Ragnar's faces after hearing the name make the dwarf go pale and shrink in his chair. You know him, don't you? You could say that. Why did he send you here? I was his slave. I served the maestro loyally for a long time, and he finally granted me my freedom. He promised me a lot of money, enough to get me to the Five Kingdom Mountains, and then some, if I do a simple task for him. Find out if a half-elf named Octavia and a half-orc named Rigongar were living in the capital, and if so, where they could be found. I don't know why he sent me. I'm no spy, just a simple cobbler. Tell me, Krigar, do you know where we can find Janshua? Yes, I do. Oh, the maestro will kill me. Abadar. What did I do to deserve it? Give me a map. I will show you where he's holed up. Octavia and Ringer exchange looks like a trap. Of course it's a trap. It's a maestro. Remind me, who is this Maestro and Janshua? Rigongar spits on the floor. A wizard of a Technic League. Taught Octavia and me. We owe half our scars to him. I have to admit, she did teach us magic well enough. I can't wait to see him again so we can thank him for it. Here, take this. It should cover your trip to the Five Kings Mountains. Oh, your grace, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'll pray to Abadar for your good health till the day I die. The dwarf rushes out of the tavern. Well, now we know where Janshua is waiting for us. We know he knows we're coming, of course. But we know that he knows, so that gives us the advantage. But does he know that we know that he knows? Rangar frowns with exaggerated seriousness. Laughing, Octavia lightly flicks Rangar's nose. Unable to maintain his serious expression, he breaks down and laughs with her. Alright, that gives me something to do for a couple of days. How's the ancient curses coming along? 19 days. Oh, immunity to poison. Interesting. I have a feeling I'm supposed to take both of them wherever this is, but I don't really want to faff around leveling up Rigongar. God knows how many levels. Well, kingdom stuff. Although this is probably just telling me that I've completed that. Honor and duty. Which do I need? Community or military? I want the military. Just so you know, that number is not always completely accurate. Yeah, I mean, to a certain degree it's on. Depending on what it shows me on the map, I might actually go straight there and see what's what, if there's anything up. Because I think I've done that before, where it's like, it said, oh yeah, it's going to be happening in a couple of weeks, and I've gone straight there, and it's already been triggered. I've taken care of it, and then it's like, oh yeah, it'll be another 100 or so days. The glory of a noble baron attracted recruiters from Mendev, a land famous for its war against demons from the War Wound. Many young men and women from our barony decided to join the defenders of Glorian, but this sows discontent among the people. Many grumble at the influences these strangers have over the mind of our young. A noble advisor would assist the Mendev agents, while an advisor indifferent to the ideals of chivalry will be inclined to throw them out. Not too fussed if this fails. I want to keep all the crisis points. I also need... Do I do this from... I do this from here, don't I? Want to kind of keep it on this river. Let's build it there. Why not? Where is this? It's been pointed out on the map. Oh, Technique League hideout. Oh, required companions. Okay, so I do need to take both of them. The bald hilltop hasn't yet triggered. Okay, so this is going to be a long time of me leveling up Ringara. Great stuff. I wonder if the automatic still works. I don't think I've had him in my party at all. But I might have taken him for a while. Let's bench Lindsay, since I don't really need 3 arcane spellcasters. He is going to be so poorly optimized, and with next to no equipment. Node pre-name build. Enabling auto level up. This will change. No, leave it. It's level 2. Jesus. Alright, next. 3 points. Next. Abilities. Weapon focus. Does it tell me what to focus it on? It does not. So, yes, give up on that inventory. What waiver are you favouring? You're favouring a scimitar. You can borrow Slicer. Weapon focus will be scimitar. Magnus. Doop doop doop. Weapon focus. I appreciate that I'm not optimizing this, I'm just going for what it recommends. Arcane accuracy. When you expend 1 point from them as a swift action, gain an insight bonus equal to charisma on attack rolls until the end of next turn. Whenever Magnus uses the wand, he calculates the DC of any spell using his charisma modifier instead of the minimum modifier needed to cast the spell. Magnus can activate a wand or staff in place of casting a spell when using spell combat. Okay. Let's give it a 2 hit up. Shocking. Oh wait, no. What? Oh yeah, I can choose shocking. Oh no, they're the ones that I've already chosen. Okay. Yeah, the corrosive touch is a touch. I don't really think there's the shield. Oh, he's already got shield. There we go. Magnus and charisma. More points. 2 spells. Blur is useful. Frigid Touch. Melee touch deals 46 cold damage and causes it to be staggered. If attack is critical, it's staggered for a minute instead. Surprised it doesn't scale at all with low. Next. See, I don't think anybody else has got allied allied skill caster. I could take the precise strike. Gives him essentially sneak attack damage. Oh god, a bonus Magnus feat. What's one that everybody else has? Can't remember whether it comes in at a certain level or... Take that and then spending the swift action on you can imbue your weapons with a fraction of power for 1 round. Your deals sure, why not? Arcane Strike. I think in Bear's Endurance he should be able to look after himself slightly better. Oh, Mirror Image. Mirror Image is always a good one. We'll eventually get a high Bab. Whenever you may enchant his weapon using his arcane pool, he may spend 1 additional point within the hour and increase the duration by 1. Expends 1 point from his arcane pool as a swift action, allowing me to anticipate the opponent's defenses. We're still in 2nd level. I don't like invisibility because it wears off too easily. It bears endurance. Why not? Make you slightly more durable. Magnus. More levels. Outflank. Grab that because everybody else has it. Oh, I got another first level spell. True strike. Excuse me. One friendly creature within range. That might actually be useful. Displacement is a good choice. Let's go with Vampiric Touch. Mainly because it's a touch. More charisma. You shouldn't really need too many more hastes because Octavia's already got it. Let's go with the one that nobody else has. Stinking Cloud, because why not? It doesn't really have that many spells. Doesn't have to memorize spells. Yeah, I'm say spontaneous caster trait build, isn't it? So like the Bard. Shake it off. Nope. Spell penetration just in case. And oh god, more choices. Dimension, swift action to resolve all attacks until the end of his turn as melee touch attacks. That's the brilliant ghost touch aspects. Spend one swift action, functions as haste, but only targets a Magnus and lasts a number of rounds. The Magnus can cast 3 spells per day as if those were modified by Empower. Yeah, I suppose more pull points would be kind of useful. I'm just more thinking, so like if I come across anything with spell resistance, having that little extra kick. But no, you're probably right, because I'm... let's go with extra arcane pull, and tempted to empower. So that 3 times a day I can just really kick it up. Sounds like a plan. Go for it. Oh god, more at this level. What do you have? Displacement, Vampiric Touch, Dispel Magic, and Stinking Cloud. Not sure why he has Dispel Magic, I don't remember choosing that one, but anyway. Lightning Bolt, why not? And one more level for the road. A level 2. Triple strength and right. Defensive. Or touch. Greater invisibility is great defensive. See, this is one of the things that I wish they would do. Yeah, it seems to get Dispel Magic for free because I don't remember choosing it at all. This is one of the things I don't like about, you know, I appreciate that they don't want to make spells mundane by basically sort of like giving you sort of like fire touch, acid touch, cold touch and lightning, shocking grasp at first level, second level, third level, fourth level, etc. But it's also sort of like, I wish they would at least make sure that there was something in each level, because so like at third there was a vampiric touch, at this there was frigid touch, there's this with corrosive touch, at fourth where's the touch spell? There isn't one. I don't know where he got it from. I just know that I didn't choose it because it was like the first one was Displacement and Vampiric Touch, and then Stinking Cloud and Lightning Bolt, and that's the 3 levels up he got. Where he got this from, I don't know. I mean, Dimension Door's good for getting around, which is really useful if you're stuck at the back. And then finally it's finished. Right. So let's have a look at your spell book and make sure you don't have any available. See, he's also got Fear. Where'd Fear come from? Is it his bloodline? I do not know how classes work. Oh, here we go, it's down here. So I think it's from his bloodline. Spell magic, resist energy, mage armor, dragon resistances. Dragonkind, eldritch, dragonkind. So yeah, I think it's because he's an eldritch scion rather than just a Magnus that he gets a draconic bloodline that gives him things. See, this is what I mean about, you know, sort of like, I don't want to sort of like mix up my groups too much, because it's like, where's he getting this ability from? And you spend half an hour just trying to figure that out. Right, inventory. You have ball all in the way of armor. You have ball all in the way of weapons. And I sold all my spare equipment, so you're screwed. But you don't actually have any spells. Where are we going? We're going there. And one of the things that I don't like about this... Oh, well, it's going to take a day. We're going to rest on the road, probably. You've spotted peaceful travelers. Approach them. It's a skeleton and his little merchant wagon. Show me your wares. Oh, I don't remember seeing all of these things. Corrosive Vermin-Bane Dwarven Warax. Huh? Flaming Karma +2. Lycanthrope's Bane Heavy Crossbow +2. Shock Elven Curved Blade +2. Shock Airstock Ratcatcher's Buckler gains a +2. For its wielder, +4 morale bonus to AC against Quenchless Life. Full plate +2 saving throw against Necromancy. Scale +2 and resistance to saving throws. What kind of armor do you wear? That's medium armor. This is light, this is medium. Whenever the caster casts a spell with acid descriptor, the spell deals +1 point of damage per die roll. It's probably the nicest thing there, but at the same token, I don't think he's got much. He's got corrosive touch at first level, but I don't think much else does it, and that's only going to be 5d4 +5, basically. Meh. And off we go. Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, Draconic Bloodline Arcana Blue is +1 point of electricity, which, if we open the spellbook, again, it's not great, but there is Lightning Bolt, so it'd be 10d6 +10. Just nothing to be sneezed at, but this is the odd thing. They're not complaining that they're tired yet. And I don't want to go in there half-baked, so we're going to camp here for just a moment. But we need to manage this. And we need to put you into a role where you're not useless. Oh, what's this? Intimidating posture. Most enemies who are weaker than Ringrar will avoid facing him and won't attack your camp. I mean, so what's the point in the watch order and the camp camouflage then? Well, I suppose if it's stronger than him. Wow, first watch is really weak. Yeah, do that, why not?
Tristan, why are you so boring, huh? I've seen you fight. Sword covered in blood, corpses underneath your feet. But your face is so sad, it's like her favorite uncle's funeral.
Sarenrae teaches us to show mercy to all, even one's enemies. By interrupting their life's journey, I've deprived them of a chance to better themselves and atone for their sins.
I can't remember if I've ever actually been attacked while camping. Oh, my kingdom wants it. Prepare for terrible things to happen. They're coming guards,
I'm
everyone's
not
here.
afraid.
Oh look, it's a guy that I gave 100 gold to because I'm a nice guy. You have made your last mistake. So 2 to hit. What do we got? What do we got? We don't have any area effect on you. Oh, and Tristan's last. No, not slow. Haste. Here's party stuff. I don't think it's going to be that difficult, but hey ho.
Consider me provoked.
Let's
You just
try
want to
this way.
explode in a fiery death. I won't stop you. Sweet but Jesus Christ, right. I have no idea how to use this character. Right, so I want you to do there are best endings to companion question if you make that right choices. I've got so many choices here. Do we have a shocking blast? Where, I'm pretty sure I've got shocking blast somewhere. Frigid, vampiric, shocking blast. You can deliver that now. Is it a swift action to enable these things? As a swift action. Okay, that will be adding his charisma bonus onto the attacks. Okay, so we click that, and he does that. And then we're going to run up and stab that guy.
Go!
And then he just explodes. See? Told you it'd explode. Because he does ridiculous amounts of damage. Don't get me wrong, I love the Magus class. It's just, you know, because I'm playing it lawful good, it's like probably a bad idea to be running around with the evil guy in the past. Interesting. See, if you were
So
any
it's come
closer
to
to the
this.
front, it'd just be controlled fireball, but you weren't. Alright, finish you off because it's in the league. Octavia,
This is for you.
splash them after the
Unexpected outcome.
That wasn't very nice.
This should do it.
You've not been injured yet. Let's just have a frigid touch against it.
Go!
Ta-da!
Repent!
terrible
I'll
time
fight
for a
if I
natural
have
one.
to.
You
A
gotta finish off.
calculated risk.
Hey, you didn't explode. Can't charge. Stop raging.
They go down!
You forced my hand.
I listened to a podcast, the Glass Cannon podcast, and yeah, they've got a manga on that, or they had. Spoilers. Where, yeah, they went into the mechanics of it, and it's like, it's a really nice class because it is sort of like, you know, very aggressive forward, and you can do ridiculous amounts of damage. Especially if you maintain your arcane pull point
You can't
just
stop
right.
me.
And so I'm familiar a little bit with it. It's just more sort of like because it's jumping in at 9th level. I'm not really playing all that much. And that's why I love that teamwork feat. Masterwork along the sword.
We will be
That was more
victorious.
of it. Oh, you can't charge because you're stunned. Not stunned, fatigued.
This will hurt. Huh.
Bum.
Gum.
Stay behind
Taking
me.
this one out before.
Left yourself open.
Oh, somebody. Octavia 5 foot away.
Consider
turn
me
around and-
provoked.
See, I never understand what causes her sneak
I'll
attack
try to
work.
make this swift.
Because there's two of them in base-to-base contact with that guy. We know that because one of them just crit and everybody exploded. Take out the cleric. With touch of fatigue cantrip engage your additional attack. You do take -2 to hit though.
Let's try this way.
Oh yes, rogues of a certain level can't be sneak attacked. Yeah, that'd be it. Or possibly. Can't charge. So move all that way and do nothing. This cleric needs to pop his clogs.
So it's come to this.
Bring it!
Murder. Can I charge? No. Walk up to him and explode. You did not explode. I am disappointed in you.
Die for me.
This is for you!
I think Octavia has
Repent.
the worst dice rolling in the group. The number of times that she misses with a touch attack. Yeah, I appreciate that she doesn't have a feat that allows her to negate some of the penalty for firing into melee, but at the same token, it's to hit a 7. A number of times that she misses. Goodies, goodies, goodies. Change shirt. Masterwork. Dagger, hagger. Ring. Armor. Pretty well equipped people. One thing I did note in all of that I just picked up, there was a chain shirt +1. And that's what Rangar needs. Oh, so you can have a rank of +1 AC. There you go, you're looking better already. Is that everybody? Yes, it is. Okay, we have more people coming from this way. Conjurer.
I'll fight if I have to.
Get some action.
You forced my hand.
Tear them apart!
Crumbs.
Bleed for me.
Let us strike as one!
I'll try to make this swift.
This should do it.
Come on, just explode. It's been a while since I've
A
had any
calculated
of this.
risk.
Come on.
They go down!
You can't stop me.
Dagger. Comfort bow. Chain shirt. Box full of goodies. Skimmer to +2. What is the skimmer that we've been using? Oh, it's a slicer, which is +2 and when you have a charge touch spell charge, the weapons enhancement bonus is 2 better than actual. So that really is mainly built for him. I think I'm probably just going to leave Tristan with that. What did I find? Lake Silver Step Village. Sorry, he gets a +4 whenever it's a spell. Coal, ink, nuts. I did see that there's another one over here, but they didn't get involved in the fight, so I'm not going to complain too much. They're just merchant crap. Right, so can you charge them? No, you can't. Move over there. Can you? want to charge up to the conjurer
Give the
before
order.
he does something daft, like tries to summon in bad guys. But it won't let me. I'm pretty. It's one of them where it's like, if this is a tabletop game, I'd be like trying to persuade the GM that that is a straight line, and it does not pass through that wall.
We will prevail.
Off you do. Surprise!
Consider me provoked.
This will hurt.
Plus one, so if you guys cast that spell, because the game's a little bit daft.
Fear
A little
me.
counter to cast the spells. Despite the fact it's terrible. Why no attack of opportunity? Make him explode.
Let's try this way.
Ooh, eggs. Just what I want to find in the bad guy's dungeon. A couple of eggs for me to take with me. For the road. Rusty horseshoe. It's valuable. Diamond, dust, ink, carved and some gold. Overdose one. I'm not very good at communicating in just emotes.
I'm listening.
Don't worry, I've not forgotten about you. It's just, I need to finish my stream first.
Look at me, Gorum!
You charge him? No. Okay.
Do not falter.
By the way, surprise!
So it's come to this.
This should do it.
I'll cut you.
This is for you.
Onwards.
A calculated risk.
How's he doing? He's doing better than I would like. Familar still hasn't been hit yet.
Go on.
I'll fight if I have to.
Oh, come on. Oh, is he an Arthog?
This will hurt. Let's try this way.
Die for me.
You can't stop
He
me!
explodes. Very close. That's down. Ooh, doors opening. Master Joshua collapses. He greets you with a contented smile. So, you managed to track down my messenger, locate this place, and make your way here. Impressive. Very impressive. I see all that training was not in vain. You old scumbag playing your games. You think we don't know it's a trap? Ha! We're ready for anything. Oh, of course it's a trap. Not for you, my darling. Octavia, Rengara, you've surpassed all my expectations. I can't help but feel pride in such students. I speak to you now as not as slaves. No, you're deserving of your freedom. You have proven I can speak to you as equals. I invite you to become proper members of the Technic League. You will become my left and right hands. You could have all the things this shabby baron could never offer you. Money, slaves, power, access to ancient secrets, and powerful artifacts. We require just one small entry fee. The wizard points at you. His head. Valerie's eyes turn icy. She puts her hand on a weapon, looking at Octavia and Ragnar silently, waiting for their answer. Well, there's one thing I wasn't ready for. But listen up, you piece of shit. Do you take us for brainless idiots here? You think we've gone through all your training and didn't learn the most important lessons? Lesson 1. Never trust Master Joshua in anything. Lesson 2. Hate Maestro Janshua with all your heart. Enough talk, old teacher. We're here to pass our final exam.
Our victory is certain.
Alright. Damn it! Out of all the times that was supposed to be an explosive critical, and it was all like natural one. Right. Terrible place for me to be. Oh. Wow, we are just sucking right now. If you two could fall down holes, that'd be much appreciated. Vampire. Oh shit, this is... We're halfway. Oh no, I've already done it. Shoot. Spells. Greater invisibility, I want... I mean, greater invisibility will do. Bye. Tristan, do me a favor. Everybody dodge. We've got a fusion on fireball.
This should do it.
Oh yes, still flat-footed. This should hold you.
Enemy approaching. A calculated risk. Repent!
Stay behind me.
Yeah, combat first.
Let us strike as one.
Yeah.
Consider me provoked.
Bring it.
Bleed for me.
Pause. The shadows. Bite.
Fear me.
This will hurt.
Just gone.
You forced my hand.
Do not falter.
This is for you!
Tear them apart!
I'm wounded.
I'll cut you.
Home.
Let's try this way.
You got back out of the hole. Why are you really bobbling around? I think he died. No, he's not ready. I have no intentions of leaving you here, it's just I need to... Oh wait, yeah, let's try this out. Where is it? Spell me. Point within the medium. Point creature within the medium. Point medium. Point there. Failed to dispel. Because I rolled a natural one. It's not great of a heal out of you. Hero there.
Patrizio Turinos.
I gotta stop trying to do it. I think that's what breaks it, yeah? Should really bring you back close to the edge. See, he prepped the spell and then it didn't go off. There we go. That's what I was thinking. Oh, there it is. Thank you.
I'll fight if I have to.
They go down!
What are you waiting for? He's getting away. We'll catch him. We just need to start, set these poor people free first. No, we don't forget them. You can't see the scum getting away. Reg, we can't leave them. We used to be slaves too. We freed ourselves, Octavia. We owe nothing to these people. Wake up. Living people are burning right in front of you. How can we just let them die? You can't save everyone, and we can't let this asshole go after him. Octavia's right, Reg. You didn't free yourselves on your own, remember? These people need our help. But Janshua, damn it, fine. Let him roll back himself back to Numenor. Castriel's not blind. He'll get him someday. Enough chatting then. Let's pull these idiots out of the fire. I love you. Save a slave from the fire. Adds one. Supposed to do that. Nothing talking. Nothing talking. Hey, stop! Damn it, scum, he's gone. Ragnar kicks their door frame, frustrated, spits on the floor. It's alright, we'll schedule the score later. No, we won't. It's over. We'll never see him again. He knows we're stronger now. He won't risk crossing us again. But Reg, that's wonderful. Don't you realize what you just said? He is afraid of us now. The great Maestro Janshua just ran away from us with the tail between his legs. He's running back to the farthest corners of Numeria to sit and hide for the rest of his life. Afraid we'll come after him. The annoyance in Rengar's face slowly fades into a contented grin. Aha, you're right. That piece of shit's going to see us in his nightmares for the rest of his life.
I can't.
Now I'm embarrassed.
Oh, really? Well, what's this we have here? Reg, take a look at this. What is it? Whoa, by Callistra's tits. This is... Found something interesting here. The Maestro was in such a hurry to leave, he left something pretty interesting behind. What did you find? These are the Maestro's ledgers. All of his accounting for the last, let's see, 20, yes, the last 30 years. Do you know what this means? A cow, what? Sounds boring. No treasure maps, not even a little one. How do you not understand? It means this is, somewhere on these pages, is me and Octavia. When we were bought, for how much, from where, maybe even from who. I'm not all that interested in my tribe, really. I already know who they are, piles of shit who sell their children into slavery. But it still might be interesting to pay them a visit and maybe spit in their faces personally. It'll take some time to make sense of the ledger. We may not find anything, or we may find something and regret ever looking. But I still want to know the truth. I want to understand who I am and where I come from. I want to rob his place. Diary, boring. A one backup location, boring. The chest that I couldn't get into. Oh, are you kidding me that it's not got... Didn't it say that I picked up his key or something? Yeah, Maestro Janshua's key.
Time's not waiting.
Already failed to pick this lock. Try again after a level up. Yeah, there
What's
is
the
that
hold
option.
up?
In moments like this. But I wish I took lock. Or knock. Watch me go and have it on Octavia. So, first, nope. Second, nope. I'm surprised I don't have it. I wish these were in some kind of order. I can create for acid arrow, frigid touch, mirror image, invisibility, resist monitor, and blindness. Hey, slow fireball, whole person, spike pit, see invisibility, human energy, aspid dimension door, bestow curse. Do I not have a single acid arrow, bane, expeditious retreat, find traps, good hope, grease, lightning bolt, magic missile, prayer, searing light, shield, stinking cloud, true strike. Acid arrow, aid, bane, bless, burning hands, color spray, corrosive touch, light wounds, medium honor, blah blah blah, curse of deterioration, divine favor, divine power, doom, expeditious retreat, fireball, freedom of movement, haste, held person, hurricane bow, inflict light wounds, invisibility, scroll mage armor, magic missile, protection, raise dead, remove sickness, resist, scorching ray, shield of faith, shocking grass, snowball, summon monster, true strike, and vanish. I have never known. I think if you respect, you would have 5 levels of spells, but I don't think there's anything to unlock there. It's just one of them. It's all like I'm actually curious now in Pathfinder Kingmaker knock spell. Oh, they didn't include it in the bloody game. Okay. That's why I've not taken it. Knock is one. Right. In the tabletop games, just about every system that they've ever come across, there is always a spell called knock or something equivalent thereof. And it basically, you cast a spell, any mundane lock, it automatically opens. Any magical lock, it is a skill check to see if it cracks it open or not. And if it succeeds, it's just open. So most locks are reasonably easy to bypass. I mean, they can make it ridiculous. You know, it's like it's magically locked and it's DC 50 to, or 100 to open. Just to make sure that the player doesn't open any doors that they shouldn't. But at the same token, it is one of them crucial spells to the game, because it's like it allows you to do things like, it's like, oh, I can't open this thing, well, let's rest here for the night, memorize this spell. But it's one that you nearly always have open to you because it's so useful to be able to knock and open things up. But apparently it's not in this game. Alrighty then, I have just realised that it's getting late. So, time to save. Time to go back to just talking for a bit. So yeah, this is session 39 of Pathfinder Kingmaker. If anybody's watching for like the first time, you can go check out my YouTube channel where I've got all of the previous sessions. There's been a couple of mistakes in uploading them to YouTube. I'm missing session 12 part 2 and session 25 I've replaced part 12 part 2 with a apology video that I messed something up. I've not got around to doing that for 25 yet, but it's actually flagged up as a duplicate. Unfortunately, they're just gone. I will be back on Thursday streaming more Pathfinder Kingmaker. On Mondays and Fridays, I also stream Cyberpunk 2077. And on Saturday nights, I usually stream with a friend, playing whatever co-op game we feel at the time. I think that just about covers it. We're going to go figure out who to raid, depending on who is online. Depends on where we go. Gonna stick with my usual one of Half-Singer Games. She is currently playing Animal Crossing New Leaf, New Horizons. I appreciate that it's not for everyone, but they're the only people that I know online at the moment. And I'll hope you'll all join me over there. Just pop in chat, say hi, and hope to see you all next time. Teddy bye.